Two, why is it so difficult for many women to find a man? Part two, men can be creepy and intense. The opposite of a loaf guy that don't make an effort are guys who make women feel uncomfortable. Weasel there, Weasel. These guys certainly aren't afraid to talk to women. They do so in a way that doesn't respect their boundaries, nor do they take calls from anybody from body language. They don't take calls from body language. Sorry. They may randomly come up to a woman in the street or on public transportation. What's wrong with that? Like, people usually just come up to a woman and talk to them in on the street or in public transportation or in the restaurant. Nothing is wrong with that. Why women? It seems to be American women just complain about this. In Jamaica, we just go anywhere to any woman and we just start talking to them. We start spitting lyrics to their ears and start talking to them. American women just seem to just complain a lot about guys doing that. I don't know why, but you rather meet a dude on Tinder on Bumble who you don't know. He's probably a serial killer. I don't even know, but you're complaining about this. Whatever, I guess. I've had this happen before, and outright asks for their number. Do, doing this is creepy, overly direct, and makes women feel deeply uncomfortable. Look, we have to be very direct, or else we're just there to waste your time. I don't understand why women just complain of us being overly direct. We're trying to like. Sometimes we may maybe too direct or too forceful, but we just don't come here to just waste the time. When we go over there, we're literally here to get your number. You know we're here to get your digits. Stop acting like you don't know what we want. They also don't look for cause for what reciprocation. For example, on public transportation, if a woman doesn't smile at you, avoid eye contact and engross in the phone or book, she mostly doesn't want to talk to you. Well, at that point, yeah, I think you should just leave her alone at that point. Women tend to just not want guys to just talk to them, or they just give you a terrible eye, or they always look like they're angry. I just try to avoid women who look like that. If she keeps looking at you, smiling and making eye contact, perhaps take the chance to speak to her, but don't outright ask for her number. What is even the point? Of course, I'm gonna ask for that digits. And then on top of that, we're getting a good conversation. Guys, guys can also be intense when you are speaking to them or dating them. Some guys don't respect that some women don't want to be don't want to be titled on the first date or even first few dates. My last ex-boyfriend wanted to kiss and hold hands on the very first date, but I didn't feel comfortable because I felt it was a bit too much. And secondly, it was during the pandemic. Yeah, you don't want to get sick because you want to get affectionate. You don't want to get lovey-dovey with the person on the first date. Yeah, that's kind of, yeah, too much. I'm gonna have to agree with her right here. But other from that, she's just speaking out of her ass. Intense guys also ask too much personal questions and tell you too much about themselves. They make they may ask you awkward questions and ask for reassurance, such as asking what do you think of them and if you see a future with them, even though you barely know them. Intense guys tend to message a lot and want to meet all the time. They'll get upset if you don't message back them, message back right away. All right, or if you can't see them when they want you to see you. My ex was like that, and it was very suffocating. Man, you keep talking about your goddamn ex. My friends, my friends, my friends have also dated guys like this. It seems like there isn't much middle ground, and that may mean that many guys I meet are either 0 or 100 on the scale. All right, number three, men want perfection and keep wanting or keep waiting around for something better. That's cap. This is just complete cap. Women do this. We don't do this. Come on, man. Monkey branch, that's a woman thing. This is unfortunately a very common occurrence that I see with guys. That's you must be hitting up the top 5 or 10% of guys because the average dudes aren't like this. You could put a gorgeous model, supermodel with an incredible personality in front of them, and I bet they'll still say that there's something missing. That guys don't say any of that. You guys do. You guys do. Like a woman who are looking for a perfect man, men and have unreasonable expectations. They are there are men who also seek perfection in a partner. Not many, and this and they have the same unrealistic standards. I mean, they are dudes like that, but it has to be the top bracket of dudes. It can't be like the fives and the sevens and the six. Come on, it's always the tens or the nines and the eights. Even if they date a woman who they're very attracted to, they have great chemistry with with have a lot of have a lot in common with and enjoy spending time with. These guys will still pick up a minor flaws and find a reason to reject her. All right. It's like my guy friend who doesn't speak to women at dating events. He won't give any woman a chance, and even if he find her attractive and interesting, he wants the instantaneous spark and connection. He says he wants to find out that one. That's a woman talk. You sure that guy isn't that's why he's friends with you. You must be with a feminine dude. Chris might talk about these feminine dudes who stand around women. They tend to rub off on men, end up making them very feminine. But but whatever, I guess. But you won't find that one, quote unquote, that one, if you're looking for somebody who's superficial level. Infusion is often confused with love, but it's not real love and really progresses to real love either. Yeah, I have to agree with her on here also. Just because she's pretty, bro. Just because she has a nice voice doesn't mean she might be not be a good person. They may they make it they may think that that person is sexy, amazing, and they have incredible connection. But once the infusion bubble burst, they realize that they're not perfect and have flaws. Mean like everybody else. Women also do this. I don't know what you're talking about. My instinct and my intent, my intense and creepy ex was like that. He had a pattern of having several or 20, what, 20 to be precise, shortly lived interest relationship. 20 is a lot. That guy has to be a Chad. That dude has to be a Chad. If he's getting 20 different women, that he has to be a Chad. Only to lose interest once the feeling of infuriation wore off. But infusion, I don't know what this word is. It's also unrealistic to expect that intense feeling of, I don't know what this word is, to last forever. I don't know what this word is. Become replaced with f- familiarity, familiarity, routine, and learning about one other, one other on a deeper level, where you are not always the best version of yourself. True love is about taking time to get to know another and accepting the good with the bad. That feeling of getting to know one another and growing feeling is far more exciting and meaningful than going from 100 back to zero in a short space of time. Not bad. I have to agree with you there also. Many men are too immature to understand what real love is. Women too. Women tend to be more immature. They don't know what real love is. All they know is to take D right here, D over there, get piped down by Chad, by Tyrone, by Hadul, by Hector, by Nico, and the other guys, by Hadul. In reality, all right. In reality, they often have little to offer themselves. Hence, they have such a big expectation of a partner. They want someone to meet all their needs and make up for what they are lack of, well, of what they lack. Some of these guys will eventually settle down when the pressure got to get to married and have kids to hit them. You mean just like women? Women do the exact same thing. I think it morely happens to women also, way more than dudes. Did you ever see these shorts or YouTube videos where women are just complaining about why men cannot settle down and have kids? These women are hitting walls, hitting the wall. Shout out to AJ, shout out to Doug MPA, shout out to Chris Mike, exposing all these women complaining, saying they're about to hit the wall, saying they're getting older, they can't have children by themselves. Even they even then they won't be truly happy and will cheat. Women do that too. All right, guys. This is part two. I'm gonna have to do part three right here.